One of the ways that you can show strong home ties, okay, is through community engagement. So if you are heavily engaged in your community, okay, possibly you have an NGO, or you are a prince, or you have relationship with your leaders, or you possibly have like activities that you are doing in your community. Now, if you present that evidence, okay, that your community needs you and you are actively involved in the growth and development of your community, now that can show as a strong home tie. You can present it as strong home tie. It doesn't matter how the documentation looks like. What matters is the story, the fact that you are genuine and that they can genuinely prove that you have ties to your community. Now, how do you document now your community engagement, okay, or show this strong home ties, okay, based on your community standing? Now, you show this by one, you get a letter from your community head, king, leader, or even an association, okay. You get it on the official letterhead stating that so and so person, okay, is from our community or is affiliated with our community, involved in so and so project, or involved in so and so duties, okay. And so person, has been doing this from so and so time to so and so time, okay. Put everything there in details. And he or she, okay, or so and so person is going to study in Canada. We are aware of it and we fully back this person. And we know that at the end of his studies, he's going to come back, to his home country, or come back to Nigeria to do so and so activities. Now, that is one. That is not enough, but that is one, okay. Now, secondly, you are going to attach pictures. So, take for instance, I'll give you a sample, okay. We had the case of a student, okay, who was involved in her community. She was going to Canada. She read international relations, okay, and then was doing her NYC in a remote community, okay, in the middle belt, okay, of Nigeria. Now, while she was in NYC, she was involved like in a lot of community projects. She was basically training girls. She was a lady, but she was training girls. A lot of ladies in these rural communities, especially based on religious background, or from a lack of urban background, or from a rural background, they tend to have these issues with their identity, what a lady can be and all that. So she was basically empowering women, teaching them how to read, and then empowering them to be all they can be in a remote community in the middle belt of Nigeria. Okay. Now, she didn't have an Instagram page, okay, but she had pictures, she had videos where she had documented all these things. So what did we do? Okay, we told her, look, all you need to do, get a screenshot, okay, from those videos, okay, cut them, put the pictures together, arrange it. I have done this, I have done this, I have done this. Get a letter from the community leader that so and so person has done this, so and so person has done this, so and so person has done this, and show that you are integral to their community. Now, she was going to read project management, okay. She had graduated with a second class lower, as at then Canada was still accepting second class lower for masters. Okay. Now, she had read international relations and then was going to study project management. So how did we put all this together? So basically, we said that so and so individual, okay, is going to study project management. Now, this person has a community, like community work that she's doing. And then from her studies in Canada, okay, she wants to go there to better know how to manage programs, okay, in UNDP, United Nations, and a lot of these multinational NGOs, okay. You have situations whereby they have what we call program directors, people that direct programs, that roll out programs or roll out schemes that these international governmental organizations or NGOs roll out, okay, multinationals. So basically, she was going there, okay, to learn, going to Canada to learn how to manage programs, okay, to become a program director. And then coming back, she hopes to pick a job with any of these multinationals. Multinationals generally prefer people that have international work experience. So she is going to Canada, getting that international study education, getting that international work experience, and then coming back to apply it, working with any of these multinationals, to continue her passion of empowering young women. And then with the letter and pictures, from her community, and then pictures of what she was doing, put all these things together, and that was serving as a very strong home tie, and she got her visa and went to Canada. So you have to know how to document this. No document is too small, no document is too minute. Okay. All you need to do is to know how to arrange this. Okay. This is my picture. You may not even have an Instagram page. Okay. You may be doing it and then possibly you don't want to be known. Okay. Just a little project that you are doing. You may not have an Instagram page. That's fine. All you need to do, get the videos, take screenshot, put them together, with the community letter, and then you can put that as a very strong standing. It's not just about putting this document together, but ensuring that you tell a clear and consistent story. There are a lot of people that have these ideas or that have this community standing, okay, and they can present it as their hometown, but they are not aware. Now, one way you can do that is by liking this video. Now, when you like this video, the algorithm takes it very far, and then a lot of those people can see this and learn, okay, and save their own Canada application.